What if I told you that one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world, feared for its agility and firepower, is also steeped in controversy over its true effectiveness? This is the Su-35, a Russian marvel that pushes the boundaries of engineering while sparking endless debates about its place in modern air combat. The Su-35 is hailed as the crown jewel of Russia's 4.5 generation fighters, boasting cutting-edge technology, exceptional maneuverability, and devastating firepower. But here's the twist: its reputation is riddled with contradictions. Can it truly hold its ground against Western rivals like the F-22 Raptor, or is it more bark than bite? And what do its real-world encounters tell us about its capabilities? Welcome back to the war. The Su-35 didn't emerge out of nowhere. It's the evolutionary offspring of the legendary Su-27 flanker, first introduced in the 1980s. The Su-27 was Russia's answer to American air dominance. The Su-35 takes everything the Su-27 did well and cranks it up to 11. Equipped with Saturn AL-41F-1S turbofan engines and thrust vectoring nozzles, the Su-35 can pull off acrobatics that seem to defy the laws of physics. Its iconic maneuvers, like the Cobra and the Colby, aren't just for air shows. They allow the Su-35 to slow down rapidly, dodge incoming missiles, or position itself for a kill shot in a dogfight. But here's something you might not know. During its testing phase, pilots reported that the Su-35's agility was so extreme it required retraining to handle the high levels of G-force safely. But here's the million-dollar question. While these maneuvers look great on camera, are they practical in modern combat, where long-range engagements dominate? Stick around, because the truth might surprise you. When it comes to raw tech, the Su-35 stands tall. Its Urbis E radar is one of the most powerful mechanically scanned arrays in the world, capable of detecting stealth aircraft like the F-35 at closer ranges. It can also track up to 30 targets simultaneously while engaging 8 of them, making it a formidable hunter in the skies. Adding to its arsenal is an impressive suite of electronic warfare systems, including the Hebony M system, designed to jam enemy radar and disrupt missile locks. During simulated battles, this EW system reportedly rendered some Western guided munitions useless. Armed with R-77 and R-73 missiles for air combat and a range of air-to-ground ordnance, the Su-35 is a multi-role beast. Interestingly, it also carries the NPO Saturn engines, which allow it to supercruise at speeds over Mach 1.5 without afterburners, a rare feature in non-stealth aircraft. But here's the paradox. Despite these advancements, critics argue that its radar and EW systems are vulnerable to next-gen countermeasures from NATO forces. So is the Su-35 a wolf among sheep, or is it simply dressed in high-tech clothing? In Syria, the Su-35 demonstrated its endurance, flying long sorties to patrol contested airspace and provide air support. Its ability to carry a massive payload while remaining agile made it invaluable for precision strikes. However, these missions were largely uncontested, leaving many to wonder how it would perform against a true peer adversary. Here's a lesser known fact. During operations in Syria, Russian forces used the Su-35 to shadow NATO aircraft, including American F-22s. These encounters were often tense, with both sides testing each other's response times and radar capabilities. While no direct engagements occurred, Su-35 reportedly surprised US pilots with its ability to close the gap quickly. But what about its rumoured encounters in Ukraine? Unconfirmed reports suggest that Ukraine air defences have managed to down Su-35s using modern SAM systems like the NASAMS or Iris-T. If true, this raises serious questions about the Su-35's survivability in contested airspace. Stay tuned, because we're just scratching the surface. The Su-35 is often compared to the F-22 Raptor, and for good reason. They represent two different philosophies of air combat. The F-22 focuses on stealth and sensor fusion, making it nearly invisible on radar and deadly in beyond visual range engagements. The Su-35, by contrast, relies on raw power, agility, and advanced EW systems to level the playing field. In close combat, many experts believe the Su-35 could outmaneuver the F-22 thanks to its thrust-vectoring engines. However, the F-22's stealth will likely allow it to get the first shot in most engagements, a decisive advantage in air combat. And here's a fascinating tidbit. During joint exercises, Indian Su-30 MKIs, which share similarities with the Su-35, reportedly held their own against Western aircraft like the Eurofighter Typhoon. Does this mean the Su-35 could punch above its weight in real combat? Or does it simply depend on the pilot behind the stick? The Su-35 isn't just a fighter jet, it's also a diplomatic tool. Countries like China, Egypt and Indonesia have purchased Su-35s, boosting Russia's influence in regions where Western jets dominate. In China's case, the Su-35 fills a gap while their own stealth fighter, the J-20, matures. However, international sales haven't been without drama. US sanctions, under countering America's adversaries through Sanctions Act, have complicated deals with potential buyers like India, forcing them to think twice before signing contracts. And then there's the Su-57 Felon, the Su-35's younger sibling. Some argue that the Felon's development has stolen the spotlight, leaving the Su-35 as a transitional platform rather than a long-term solution. But others believe the Su-35's simpler design make it more reliable in real-world operations. The Su-35 is a masterpiece of engineering, combining agility, firepower, and advanced avionics. Its combat performance in Syria and its reputation among pilots speak volumes about its capabilities. Yet its limited stealth and uncertain survivability in high-threat environments leave it room for doubt. So what do you think? Is the Su-35 a symbol of Russian air power that can hold its own against Western adversaries? Or is it destined to be outpaced by the rapidly evolving landscape of modern warfare? Hi soldiers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to check back in again soon. That's an order.